Hi, are you thinking about moving to Sudbury, Massachusetts? If so, stay tuned because I have 6 great reasons why you will want to live here. Hi, I'm Hincks, a 25-year resident of Sudbury, Massachusetts, and a realtor with Keller Williams Realty, Boston Northwest. I'm here to tell you 6 great reasons why you want to consider moving to Sudbury. Stay to the very end so you can hear all 6 of those reasons. And if you're interested in learning more, check out the links below in my blog. Let's get going. Reason number 1, Sudbury's schools. We have Lincoln Sudbury Regional High School, which was ranked by Boston Magazine as in the top 10 high schools in Massachusetts. We also have 4 elementary schools, 2 which were ranked 10 out of 10 by greatschools.org. And finally, we have 1 middle school, Curtis Middle School, which is right in the center of town. Number 2, open space. Boy, do we have lots of open space here. If you love the outdoors and you love nature, this is the place for you. 31% of the land here in Sudbury is protected, and that is one of the largest percentages in any of the areas surrounding us. We have walking trails, we have conservation land. One of my favorite places is Gray Reservation. I go there with my family, my friends, and of course the dog. You can't forget the dog because they love the water. So if you love walking trails and you love conservation, come to Sudbury. Number 3, history. Sudbury is steeped in history. We were originally known as Sudbury Plantation back in 1638 when we were established. Believe it or not, we still have a home here in Sudbury that was built in 1640. Talk about great construction. We also have the Wayside Inn. You may have heard of it. It is the longest continuous running inn in all of the United States. Even George Washington slept there. How's that for fun? We also had Henry Ford, who was a huge history buff, and he also loved the town of Sudbury. He decided to invest, and what he did was he built the Martha Mary Chapel. He built a grist mill, which is a continuously running museum that still puts out flour and cornmeal, where you can actually buy it locally. And finally, Mary's Schoolhouse. You've all heard about Mary Had a Little Lamb, that childhood poem. We have that schoolhouse right here in Sudbury. Henry Ford moved it from Western Massachusetts and plopped it right here in town. So if you are a history buff, come on out. We'll show you around. Number 4, community involvement. The residents of Sudbury are passionate about the town. And whether it's the politics, the schools, or maintaining the town for what it is, you can be sure that people are involved. As a matter of fact, there are 43 either appointed or elected positions that you can get involved in. And if that's not your thing, there's plenty of opportunity to volunteer. You can volunteer in the garden clubs or in the historical society, or you can volunteer in the schools. So there's something for everyone. Come on to Sudbury. You'll love getting involved. Number 5, variety of houses. As a realtor in Sudbury, you can imagine I see all sorts of houses. We have antiques and ranches and capes and contemporaries and of course colonials. When you're ready to look for a house in Sudbury, you can be sure there's one for you. And finally, number 6, the 4th of July. It is big around here. It starts with a road race for both adults and children, so you have your choice of the distance you want to run. We have pies that are for sale, and finally, the big event of the day is the 4th of July parade. People line the streets and wait for the parade to come down, and you will see the fire engines, and you will see the clowns, and you'll see the antique cars, and you will see the fife and drum troops that march down the street. And of course, block your ears for this one. We have the Minutemen in Sudbury who shoot their muskets up in the air and make all sorts of noise. It is a great event. Okay, I know I said 6 things, except I cannot leave this out. For all you foodies out there, you're going to love Sudbury for its variety of restaurants and the award-winning Whole Foods grocery store we have here. We also have Sudbury Farms, which you may know is Roach Brothers, and Shaw's, and this sweet little specialty shop in town called Duck Soup. You can be sure that if you are looking for something specific, Louise, the proprietor, will be able to help you out. So come on to Sudbury. Let me give you a tour. Let me show you all these great things that we've talked about today. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up and press the like button. Look forward to seeing you soon.